What's up guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a field strip video of a Glock for you. It's going to be pretty much the same process in all these Glocks. It's really pretty basic, but this is going to be for the new Glock owners out there. So if you've owned a Glock for a while, I'm sure that you probably know how to do this. So this might not be the video for you. My buddy let me borrow his peanut butter 19X here. You can see he's got a little bit of a light on it, the Streamlight TLR1 HL. It's a pretty good light. These 19Xs, they always feel good to me. They just feel real comfortable and they shoot really well. And I like that they come with the factory Glock night sights. Anyways, so first step in field stripping your Glock, probably the most important step, is you want to make sure this thing's unloaded right. So I've already dropped the mag, so we know that's good, but there's always the potential to have something in the chamber. So you want to make sure you lock the slide back and take a look in there. And I don't see anything. So no mag, slide locked back, nothing in the chamber, you're good to go. So what is it we're going to be manipulating on the gun in order to do this? Number one is going to be your trigger. It's going to end up being locked in the rear position. The next will be manipulating the slide. It needs to be pulled back about 1/8 of an inch. And then we have these slide locks here. So this is a slide lock. This is your slide lock lever. Okay. So I'll go ahead and do this and make sure you point it in a safe direction while you are pulling the trigger. I'm alone, there's nobody here, and I'm just getting this angle for you. So, and you'll see that the trigger locks back. So I'm just going to show you this. So trigger locked back, and if you cycle the slide, it'll reset. So you saw it reset, and then you can pull it again and it'll lock back. So you can do that as many times as you want. That's how a lot of people will dry fire. So trigger to lock back. Now we have to pull the slide back 1/8 of an inch. And the easy way to do this, take your hand, put your thumb around the beaver tail, your fingers around the top of the slide, and then you're just gonna grip it, okay? So you can see the slide came back. Now, at the same time, you're gonna take your slide locks on both sides, pinch them, and pull them down, and just push the slide forward, okay? Once it's there, it should just slide right off. Okay, nice and straight. So you're left with two pieces. We've got the frame. There's not going to be any more disassembly with the frame, so you can set that off to the side. That's ready to be cleaned. The slide, on the other hand, we've got the recoil spring and your barrel that it's basically setting into. To get that out, you're just going to apply a little bit of pressure, and it's not going to go shooting off on you. Just apply a little pressure to get it off that ledge and then pull up. And it just slides right out. You can see this little rounded part right here. That's where your spring was setting into. To get the barrel out, again, it's really easy. You can grab this here and then pull it up and out. So just pull up. So now the slide is good to go. There's no more disassembly there. This is about as far as most people are going to field strip your Glock. You can get into the nitty-gritty if you want to, but I don't really see a reason. So wipe those off, do what you want. Everybody's cleaning process is different. So I'll show you how to put it back together. It's very easy. So you're gonna take your slide, just hold it upside down, take your barrel, and it's just gonna drop in. You really can't mess it up. So you're gonna see it almost has to go through that hole a little bit on the end of the slide first, and then just pull back and it's just gonna drop. Once it drops in place, you're good. Time for your recoil spring. Recoil spring is gonna be in this orientation. You can say the fatter part first if that's how you want to look at it. And it's gonna sit right in here. Okay. And then it's sitting on the first ledge right now. But you gotta apply some pressure, get it to go down and sit in that rounded spot. So now your slide's already done. That's the hard part, I guess. Once you do it a few times, you'll do it in like 10 seconds. So slide going back onto the frame. There are these rails here all the way down on each side. You can see that. So this part of the gun of the frame is going to slide into those rails. So for me, this is not something I do really quick. I don't slam the slide on there. Just make sure it's lined up. It's going to want to go. Okay. So it's not hard. Now, once it's there, you're not done. Okay. You have to cycle this slide all the way back. Okay, and then it should be back to square one. Okay, so you can cycle it a few times, feels smooth. You can dry fire again in a safe direction. Get locked back, cycle it, it resets. You're good to go, guys. So that's how you field strip the Glock. It's super easy. Once you do it a few times, get used to it. You won't even think about it. Hardest part is maybe doing this and pinching those at the same time. Just practice, make sure your gun's clear when you do it, and no worries, right? Alright, well, hopefully this helped you out. I'll catch you guys on the next one.